In this video, we are going to talk about Ketu into the nakshatra of Swati. Ketu in the nakshatra of Swati. What is the planet Ketu? Ketu is a planet which brings in the transformation. Along with Rahu and Ketu, these are the planets which brings out changes in our life. These are the planets. The planet of Ketu is an internalized energy which makes you think about yourself. It is about letting things go, about dharma, about the spirituality. Okay, the name for the Ketu is Dvaja. Dvaja literally means things which we have achieved, accomplished into the previous lives. Okay, you might continue to work with them, but those are the realms which you have already worked in the previous life. That's what Ketu represents. I have a whole different playlist dedicated to Ketu through houses and signs. You should check that out as well. And so Ketu plays through the house and the Rashi it stays in, and it says a lot about that Ketu. Today we are going to talk about Ketu in the nakshatra of Swati. What is Swati nakshatra? Ranges from 6 degrees 40 minutes of Libra to the 20 minutes of Libra. It has 4 padas. First pada goes into the Sagittarius, second in Capricorn, third in Aquarius, and fourth in the sign of Pisces. So the deity associated with the Swati nakshatra is Vayu. Vayu is powerful. You know, if you remember, two of the biggest heroes are the Hanuman, the Lord Hanuman, and Bhim from Mahabharata are the son of this deity Vayu. And now this deity is associated with the Swati nakshatra. The Vayu is all about power. Vayu has the power to take away anything, blow away anything. Okay, it's the blessings of the Vayu that it is allowing us and being gentle when it is around us. So I really bow down to the deity of Vayu for, you know, being gentle with me. Okay, this is the blessings of the god. So Vayu is extremely powerful. That's why Hanuman and Bhim, the Lord Hanuman and Bhim, always are the symbolism of the power. Okay, but Lord Hanumanji is on to the next level. But to a certain extent, Bhim also represents the power of Vayu. Now, the Vayu is also about the life force. Yes, we have Prana Vayu. Okay, so the Vayu is about the life force. And in Bhagavatam, it is said that you cannot have the consciousness of self if Vayu deity is not present in you. Okay, in certain situations of sleep, death, or, you know, high Agni, you tend to forget who you are. So your sense of self is very much associated with the Vayu, and then you will realize why Swati, the word Swati, has Swa in it. Swa is the self, Swa is the individuality, and that's the essence of Swati Nakshatra. Swati Nakshatra is all about the individuality. Swati Nakshatra shows one's individual path. And Vayu is the father of the Agni. What? Say it again, Prasad. Vayu is the father of Agni. Vayu is the father of Agni. Okay? And in modern day, you can consider oxygen as Vayu, which is the Pranavayu, which is the life force within us, which keeps us alive. Okay? They say that the Vayu is the connector. Vayu holds us into this realm. If there is no Vayu, then we die. Okay? And it is said that all the deities decided to test the human body to see who is the strongest of the deities, and they started taking away their powers and blessings from the human body and see what happens with them. Okay, Agni Devata did, the water Devata did. So when Vayu Devata decided to leave the body, all other Devatas have to leave the body. Okay, once you stop breathing, you die. That's the prana, that's the life force, that's the Vayu, and that's the deity of the Swati Nakshatra. Swati Nakshatra has the blessings of the Vayu. That's why Hanumanji is also associated with this Nakshatra. Saraswati ji is also associated with this Nakshatra. Okay, and now when we have the planet Ketu coming in here into this deity, and remember, Ketu is a fiery planet, and we are talking about the deity of Vayu. The Vayu is the father of Agni, so Ketu feels good with this nakshatra. So Ketu is all about individuality. Okay, so Ketu is comfortable in self. Ketu likes to be within self, with himself, and when it comes into the individualistic energy of Swati, he feels comfortable. He likes to be into this pada. He likes to be into this nakshatra. These people are great with individual abilities. These people have great abilities. Okay, but on the downside, these people might get carried away into those abilities and think that they are beyond this universe. No, this universe or the God, Lord Vishnu, Shiva, whoever our gods are, have given us these powers. You may be wise, you may be beautiful, you may be courageous, you may have any kind of quality. Your individuality, which is, you know, the sum up of all the qualities you have, is nothing in front of the universe. You can't fight with universe with whatever powers you have, because those powers are given by that universe. Swati Nakshatra has to understand this. If on the downside, these people might get carried away into the ego and think that they are beyond all these, and that might hurt them. Okay, and one of the things with the Swati Nakshatra is these people always forget about their individual powers. In a way, this is a good, so they don't carry it away into the ego trap. But just like Hanuman forget his power when he has to leap the ocean. He was, you know, he did not have the confidence that he would be able to do that. He forgot about his immense powers, his divine powers. Then Jambuvan reminded him of his powers. So Swati Nakshatra individuals always need someone to inspire them, to remind them of their greatness. Okay, and once they know their greatness, they just take the leap. Okay, so in a way, this is a guarding them against their ego, but sometimes they need that push, they need that motivation to remind themselves of their greatness. Just remind them of their greatness and who they truly are. So what happens when Ketu comes in here? Ketu is the planet of spirituality. The planet of spirituality comes into the nakshatra of individuality. So these people are comfortable within themselves. They have the ability to make peace with themselves. They are not carried away. They are not here to impress others. They are in peace with themselves. The headless planet of Ketu comes into the nakshatra, which has the deity of Vayu. Okay, so these people have the, you know, liking for traveling. You know, these people keep on traveling everywhere, because Vayu travels everywhere. Vayu is everywhere. Okay, and when Ketu comes in here, they don't have the direction, because Ketu does not have a head. So these people don't have a direction. They don't have the head where they are going. Okay, so they always keep on traveling. Another thing about Ketu into the nakshatra of Swati is these people are associated or have the devotion, or, you know, have some love, inherent love for Lord Hanuman or goddess Saraswati. Okay, because these two deities are also associated with this nakshatra, and Ketu is the planet of spirituality. So when planet of spirituality comes into these nakshatras associated with these deities, you have some love and devotion towards these deities, maybe from the past life, and you are here to carry forward that love. This nakshatra has 4 padas. The first pada of this nakshatra goes into the Sagittarius Navamsha, and Ketu into the sign of Sagittarius ruled by Jupiter is, gives very good result, because this is a nakshatra which is optimistic and which is more on the positive side. So this Ketu feels well directed and is ready to chase the high ideals in this pada. The second pada of the Swati Nakshatra goes into the sign of Capricorn. Now this is more grounded, earthy sign of Capricorn. Now here Ketu is more about material achievements. Ketu is the planet of letting things go, but here in the sign of Capricorn, it does become materialistic. Okay, and this is a very good sign for finances. So when Ketu comes in here, he is working towards the material gains as well. The third pada of this nakshatra goes into the sign of Aquarius. The sign of Aquarius is all about intellect. So when Ketu comes in here, he is more about the learning and connection with the larger organizations or the humanity as a whole, the Aquarian realms. Okay, so he's more about the more than individuality, it is more about connecting with the larger groups into this pada. And this is also the pada which is ruled by Saturn. So this is an intelligent pada. Now, the fourth pada of this nakshatra goes into the sign of Pisces. This is a Pushkar Navamsha. So all the planets does well here. Okay, the planets, the planet like Ketu, who is more about, you know, taking actions, individuality. This pada, Ketu, is more like a hard-working individual who is on to his path and wanted to achieve certain things in life, wanted to achieve the high ideals, the arrow of Ketu. Okay, so yes, this is Pushkar Navamsha and is able to give the best of the results. So yes, this was Ketu into the nakshatra of Swati, as much as I could hold, grasp and share with you guys. If you want to know more about this, watch these two videos on your screen or join me on my free training, sending you tons of positive energy, sending you high vibes. See you in the next videos. Love and peace. Namaste.